people, I know it's loud, I'm sorry. I'm here at Mooer. You know them, right? You've seen them. Loads of little pedals. You know, you can have 6 of them in your hand at the same time. Very tiny, okay? And so I just talked to Jason from Mooer, and they really want me to do some demos, which is kind of cool for me because I get pedals, and it's really cool for you because you get high quality demos of Mooer. You know, there are other people that have done good demos, but you know, not silly ones. So we're gonna do silly ones. And now he said I should check some pedals and see which ones I like. There are so many to choose from. Let me show you. So right here, I've got a couple in front of me. But then look at this. But actually look at this.
Sorry.
Not a problem. What's your name?
David.
Hey David. This is David, he works for Mooer.
Yes.
And he's gonna help me pick some pedals now.
Yeah, sure.
For the first series of tests. And actually look at this stuff, you two. I mean, you've seen this one. I've seen a nice demo from Anderton's. I mean, you know, not as good as mine will be, but you know, a nice one. And no one's done this one. So why has no one done this one? I think someone really needs to do a demo for this basement type amp. And actually this amp with this compressor really killed it yesterday. I think you should hear this.
You wanna hold the camera?
Yeah, do that. Oops, did I stop it? No, I didn't. So
no.
let's see. First of all, we need the Mooer pick.
Yes.
Otherwise, they do not work without this. Okay, they don't even get power. They have a nice frameless guitar, which is, you know, always a good idea. Okay, so we got. I'm gonna plug this in somewhere. Say somewhere here. They actually have their own little, you know, connectors, which is cool. Power we do need. So, what's cool with Mooer is, Jason explained that yesterday to me. Red means analog, blue means digital. Digital. So you always know what kind of, you know, technology is in there. But as guitar players, these companies always try to explain to me, the PCBs cut this and it's just. I don't give a flying rat's ass. I like the sound. I don't care who makes them, you know, I don't care if there's snakes in there. What do I care? If it sounds good, it sounds good. So digital, analog, I really don't care. So, let's see. We got nothing. Really nice responsive sound from a little 5-watt amp that, well, it doesn't fit in your pocket. Depends on your pockets, I guess. So we add this compressor. All of a sudden, I mean, we're really cranked up here, but there's spank, there's attack, and there's high end because it's got an EQ knob. See, nicer, rounder, warmer. Almost as if you're, you know, slapping on the guitar without really, you know, slapping on the guitar. Just doing some hybrid picking here. But you kind of get the slappy sound. So this is actually a really, really cool compressor. I like that. What else do they have? Well, we all know, you know, this problem here. Look at my right hand. So we guitar players like to do this. In case you don't like to do this, well then do this. Really nice with the delay behind it. We're gonna go like this and create a nice pad. can't do this. What if you got a Les Paul and you really don't know how to reach back there because it's stupid? I'm a little bit biased in my videos, can you tell? So you got this slow engine, which really does, you know, one thing. It gives you a slow attack. So it pretty much kills the attack. I don't know which way is which here. Ah, that is slower.
Yeah, exactly.
I would have thought, you know, more here gives you more effect. Okay, so this is slower attack.
Yeah, this is the speed of the attack.
Ah, well, now we're talking. So this is exactly what you want from that effect. Now this I call cool. In combination with an echo like this, it actually makes you a keyboard player. I didn't officially say that, I'm sorry guitar players, but you could actually do the job of a keyboard player and put nice pads in the songs. Something, you know, we usually wouldn't try. Now what does this do? Oh, bit crushing. Which is actually something I do in my mixes. I use Cubase and then I use the bit crusher, which is actually an old Cubase 5 effect or something. And that's really the only way for me to get that sound. Now I can actually get this straight into the recording, and I can actually, which is cool, feel it while playing. So instead of actually doing it in the mix and then later finding out what it will sound like, you can be in Mario Land immediately. That is very stupid sounding, but cool. There we go. That's too much. And bass too, so now we do this. Serious grit. And there's some harmonics coming up there that you have no idea how they go there. But what about distortion? Does it sound good with distortion? I would think so. You really want to find exactly the right spot. It reacts differently to different notes. It's really crazy. So for those of you who want, you know, to mess up your sound, Mooer's got stuff to make it sound worse, but in a good way, if that makes any sense. But let's look at, you know, good old distortion stuff. Now always remember, this is a 5-watt amp that doesn't fit in your gig bag, depends on your gig bag I guess. You know, your handbag, put it in your girlfriend's handbag. She's at the gig anyway, you know, idolizing you like crazy, worshipping you like the rock star you are. Really nice, high and low end, so you actually have control over more things than just the tone. but a definition of the wazoo. I mean, that is a sound that will cut through any mix. Stuff. Now, you could probably sit here for another 5 hours looking at these pedals, but you probably can't hear me. You can't hear the sound. It's all crap if we actually go to the studio and plug these into some, I would say high-end gear, but I mean, the little amp actually to me sounds like high-end gear. We won't know. So we're gonna have to take these to the studio and spend a good 20-30 minutes with each pedal, and which means that's my time. But with enough coffee, I think we're gonna do this. So this is what's coming in the coming weeks, and no sleep for me. Thank you. So, hello YouTube. This is Jason. Hello. Come on. This is Jason from Mooer, and look at this. He's hooking me up with 8 pedals. Is this 1, 2? Yes, 8. I cannot count. And look at these. Come on, how cool are these? So he's hooking me up with 8 pedals right now. We are looking at a delay, a delay, a delay, and a delay. So we're gonna have a 4 delay comparison. That's gonna be a big ass video. So sit back, take some coffee, and really decide which Mooer delay you wanna buy. We're gonna have 2 reverbs. So if you're in the market for a Mooer reverb, you will be able to tell which one to buy. Then we have the Mod Factory, which is killer, and a very, 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 very good chorus. So we're gonna start with these 8. That's gonna be good amount of work for me, and hopefully they like what we do. Hopefully they like how you buy them, because you know, buy them, and then we're gonna do more because they have, look over there. They have so many pedals. We could bathe in them. We could fill a whole bathtub with pedals and jump in. So that's what's coming, and that's a lot of work for me. So thank you, Dennis, for pointing the camera in my ugly face.